Hey guys, it's me. I am back for like the 5th time trying to record this video.
Third time, but it's still real annoying.
So this is gonna be College Talks number 3. I know I said I wasn't gonna like do any of this until like September, but we're here. We have no lives, so
It is a Saturday night at 11:30, and we're not out.
yeah, we don't have lives.
I do. I just wanted to hang out with you.
True. Anywho, so for like the 3rd time now, we're just gonna talk about like the differences between the college and university side of Humber. I've burped so many times, it's not even funny.
It's because we're drinking Rockstar.
But yeah, so we're just gonna like talk about the differences between the two schools and like how they work and everything. So you guys know everything that I've been through with Humber, except for the most recent stuff. I don't know if I spoke about my placement testing or not, or if I spoke about the recent issue with the Aboriginal Resource Center. I don't know. Did I tell you about that? I did. I did tell you about that.
You literally told me 5 hours ago.
I know. I just remembered that now. But yeah, so like, Kat shall tell her story for the 4th time now about what's going on with the
Really
university.
Okay, so pretty much I applied. When did we apply to school? September? No,
Try like December.
December. It's December.
I applied on Christmas Eve.
Right, you did.
There's a thing of jelly beans there.
So pretty much I applied, and like even like before I was in grade 12 when we had to pick a school we wanted to go to, it was always like Guelph Humber because I really liked the program and like the people there. So last summer I took this one with me to just look at the school and talk to like
It was like the head of
the program.
Yeah.
So I'm going into early childhood like studies, or like ECE, which some people call it. So we went there, I talked to her, and the school is beautiful.
is really nice. I've been there a handful of times.
It's beautiful. Like the university side, we have this spirally staircase.
It's so cool.
It's cool, but it's a lot of work to go up.
It is.
It's really pretty to like take pictures of, but just climbing up, it's no. So I applied there in like December, January time, and like people were starting to get like early admissions to programs, and I was just like, I'm not getting in here. Like I'd gotten into Trent for their child and youth studies program, which I was like, it's like my second choice to go to. It's 2 hours away from where we live now, so either way I would have to live on res. But I was really upset because I didn't want to leave all of my friends. And it was like the last round of like admissions to like all the schools that they were sending out, like the final round of admissions. And I got an email at 6:30 in the morning from Guelph Humber. I'm like, oh, it's just gonna be like, yeah, you're denied. We don't want you. Like, you're not good enough to go here. Even though I'd like worked super hard to like get my grades up. But I open it, and it's like, congratulations, like we want to welcome you to like the program. I was like, huh? Like this is not real. It's either like a prank or like I'm dreaming. But then I like sat in bed and I was like staring at it for a few minutes. I still had like an hour before I had to get back up for school, so I went back to sleep. And then I went to school and I like booked it into the cafeteria after I got off the bus. I ran up to Amanda. I'm
She
like,
threw her phone at
I did.
me.
I'm like, read it. I just threw my phone. I'm like, read it, and she read it. She's like, what? That's awesome. And then we didn't realize we were going to the same campus for like a month after, because we were sitting at my house. We were having a sleepover. It was like dinner time. We were eating, and we were just like talking about school and like how we're gonna have to like say goodbye to each other after like the summer ends. And it's gonna be like really sad because we're not going to the same school, so we're not going to see each other. And my mom looks at us. She's like, what are you girls talking about? We're like, oh, how we're going to have to like say goodbye to each other at the end of the summer. She's like, no, you're going to the same campus. I'm like, Mom, you're really not. Like, we're not. She's like, yeah, you are. So I pull out my phone and start like Googling it. I wanted to prove her wrong so bad, but I'm kind of glad I didn't.
Yeah.
Because now we don't have to say bye to each other.
Because like we've been friends for almost 5 years. And like that's kind of hard to let go.
I'll bet. Like, there's certain people that I'm friends with, like, yeah, I'll miss them, but, like, not as much as, like, the person I spend, like, every weekend with.
Yeah, like, we're together almost all the time.
My mom, anytime we tell our parents we're going out, like, oh, you're going to see Kat? Yeah. Going to see Amanda? Yeah. Is Amanda sleeping over? Yeah. Like,
yeah, that's basically us. Like, we've gotten to the point where we can just, like, walk into each other's houses and be like, hey, I'm home.
my mom is so funny. When you walk in, she's like, my third daughter's here. I'm like,
Yeah.
Okay, Mom.
They've pretty much accepted being with the family.
But, I don't know. My experience with Gulf Members has been really good. They have a lot of events now that, like, everyone's, like, accepted into, like, they accepted their offers. So it's, like, to meet people you're going to, like, school with, like, they're not in your program, but, like, they're going to be in your year and you're going to, like, see them around school. And, like, some of them are living on res, some of them aren't. Like, I made my new best friend for life. Which she was, we texted her, like, I met my new best friend for life. She's like,
I was so
"Excuse
mad.
me?"
I was like, I will cut a bitch.
She was really mad. But yeah.
I don't know, like, it kind of makes me mad that, like, Humber doesn't have anything like that, though, because I'd like to go and I'd like to, like, meet people that I'm gonna be going to school with, but we don't have anything like that. The only things I've really had is the open house, the tour-specific, like, tour, or the course-specific tour. I can talk. It's late, okay?
It's not that late.
And, like, placement testing, and then orientation.
You haven't had an orientation yet.
I know, but, like, those are the only things. And then there's also, like, Frosh Week, but those are, like, during classes, and I have classes all throughout the course that those events are going on, so it's not like I can go. I'm kind of mad. Like, I want to go to these events, I want to meet people, like... So, like, my placement testing was really weird. Like, did you have to go do any of that? The fuck?
I'm just put into classes. They think that if you're going to university, you know how to read and write.
Yeah.
Or do basic math.
Yeah, no, Humber
What is
wasn't
that
like
sound?
that. They're like, that is...
There's, like,
knocking. Water heater or furnace? I don't know, I wouldn't worry about it. Anywho, so for the placement testing, they had me go in to do English, math, like algebra and arithmetic. So I go in, and we're there, and I met up with, like, a bunch of other guys. Like, I'd never met them before, but, like, we were there.
How many girls are in your program?
From what I'm aware of, like, 4? Like, there's definitely more, but I've only, like, heard of a few. Like, I haven't found anyone else. But, like, so for the placement test, I get there, and, like, I'm a little bit early, which is fine, so we go, and they're like, oh, we're not letting you guys in until a certain time. I don't even remember what time it was.
You started at 5. It was 5 to 7.
Yeah.
I remember because I got off work at 4:30.
Yeah. So, like, I get there, and we're all just kind of sitting around and waiting. Like, I think there was, like, 30 of us there. So I'm, like, sitting around, and, like, there's this group of guys, they're sitting on, like, couches and stuff, and I was standing, like, a little bit further away from them, and they're talking about something. I don't remember what it was. It was something to do with the Humber portal, and they were, like, asking questions, because, like, they weren't sure. And so I knew, so I'm like, oh, well, this is what you do. Like, I told them, like, I just did this the other day, like,
Marty Pants.
this is what I did. So I was talking to them, and they're like, oh, here, come sit down. So then we were talking about stuff, and I got talking to the one guy, and we were, like, showing each other pictures of our dogs, and just, like, talking about work and, like, plans for school and stuff like that. And then, turns out when we went into the exam room, that guy came and sat beside me,
Damn.
and he asked me for a pencil.
That just reminds me of Mean Girls.
Oh my god. Yes.
Do you have a pencil? No. Or the episode of Hannah Montana where Jake asks Miley for a pencil. And she's like, no. And then he asks Lily, and Lily gives, like, Jake the pencil, and then Lily turns to Miley and is like, do you have an extra pencil? No. I was watching Hannah Montana the other day. Don't
Yeah.
remind me.
So yeah, like, I go in, and it's like, the entire thing is multiple choice, which kind of, like, threw me off. Like, with math.
Because it's easier.
Like, it was weird. Like, let's just say at the end of the math, I did not score well.
What did you score?
I don't even know, but, like, it was bad. And then for the English, all we had to do was, like, write, like, an essay. And I didn't do too bad. Like, it was just average. Like, my grade on it, so it wasn't too bad. But, like, I don't know. It was really weird. Like, I went to go choose my courses and stuff like that, and I didn't even need to take a math course. Like, there was no option for it. Unless I have...
second semester.
Yeah, unless I do it second semester. Like, I didn't have to take a math course, and I was like, well, what the hell? That makes no sense. Why did I have to do placement testing for it? So I went in and like chose all my other classes. That was fine. I was like, whatever. So
You have so many classes for a semester.
I know I have like 8 classes.
I have 5.
But the thing is, 2 of them don't go through the entire semester. Like, they're done by the end of October.
That's true.
So then I like go down to like 5. So it's no actually 6, but
Maybe this is why you need to take a math test.
yeah. You know, so like the other day I got an email from Humber saying that I had like a third-party sponsor that was gonna pay off like the remainder of my my balance for like what I owed to the school, and I was like, wouldn't I know if I had a sponsor? Because like I'm reading through it, I'm like, this makes no sense. And then they're going on about like a band fund, and I was like, what in the hell is that? So like I'm texting my mom and emailing the guy that they said to email, and I'm like, well, what the hell? The guy never got back to me. So like I'm texting my mom, I'm like, what does this mean? And she's like, honestly, I don't know, just call the Aboriginal Resource Center and talk to them. So I did. And it turns out my mom had like signed me up for this for something with the Aboriginal Resource Center because I have Micmac in my bloodline. And like my 4th great grandmother was actually a high priestess for one of the Micmac tribes.
She thinks she's royalty.
I am.
You ain't.
I am. So like, yeah, so I guess they thought I was part of like a reserve or whatever. So they thought like the Micmac Reserve was like paying for my school, and I'm like, no.
I wish.
I wish, but no. I've like never claimed my Aboriginal status, nor will I like ever claim it, I don't think. Like my grandfather does. He has a like a band card. So like he doesn't pay taxes on like anything.
Lucky.
Yeah. So like I told my mom like what they had told me. They're like, "Oh, it was probably just a mistake then, like don't worry about it. We'll get it cleared up." And she's like, "Oh, well, we could get you a band card." I'm like, "Mom, I don't claim my status, so that wouldn't be right." Like
I love your mom.
So like, yeah, I got an email back from the resource center saying that they had everything cleared up and just to go ahead with OSAP. But like, it was weird. It's like, y'all thought I was still a part of like a tribe. Like I never was. Like yeah, sure, it's my bloodline, but like, probably my brother just getting home. But like, no, I was like, I've never like heard stories about my history. Like I've never been to the reserve. Like I literally know nothing about my family history on my mom's side. Like so it's just kind of weird how like they were so like open to the fact like, oh hey, you're Micmac, like that's cool. Like
Woo.
your tribe is gonna pay for your school. I'm like, but they're not because they have no idea I exist. So like, yeah, that was a thing. The only thing, okay, difference between the college and the university, she had to go get a bunch of testing and like needles and crap. I didn't.
No, but that's because I'm working with kids. The people in the business program.
I'm working with food.
I'm working with little kids that I can make sick if I'm sick.
I can make people sick through their food.
Yeah, but like I had to get TB tests because if I had TB I couldn't work with kids second semester. But like, oh, I haven't sent those forms in yet either. Oops.
Should probably do that.
Yeah, I should, but I have to go see the nurse. But I don't know. We went to the first time I went to get my TB test, it was fine. Like, everything was cool. Kinder egg. Everything was cool. Like my doctor looked over the form. She's like, okay, we've done this. You don't need this shot. Then I had to go to the walk-in because I couldn't get an appointment with my doctor because of like work.
Just tell the story. Just tell the story.
Because of work. So I went into the walk-in. I had her with me because I'm deathly afraid of needles. My mom was all adamant about not coming. She didn't want to come in with me, even though she should have. Because we went to the walk-in and my family doctor said, okay, like, next time you come in, I'll fill out all these forms for you. Like, I'll fill in all the information and stuff. So I went in, I just like, okay, I need a TB test for school. He's like, do you have forms? Because he had to write, like, the dosage and stuff. I'm like, yeah, here you go. So he goes through all of my forms, gets mad.
He didn't even go through them. Like, he skimmed over them.
Yeah, he skimmed over them, all mad.
Like, literally all he did was...
Yeah, he was all mad that I hadn't filled in the information. I'm like, I'm just here for a TB test. Like, you just write the dosage, like, everything will be fine. He's like, no, I'm going to look over these. I'm like, all right, fam. Like, you do you.
And another skim.
Yep. And then, this is the best part. So, he gave me my TB test, which was fine. Fucking hurt. And then I got a bruise because I bruise easily, apparently. And then, there was this one shot that I didn't...
Oh, no. Before all that, before he even gave her the TB test, she's like, oh, I just get really anxious around needles. Like, I have anxiety.
Like, really
and
bad
like
anxiety around, like, needles that go into, like, my veins. Like, if there's blood, like,
his exact response was, oh, well, you can just control it. Like, he told her to control her anxiety. Like, as a person with, like, minor anxiety myself, it doesn't quite work like that.
No, I've been to counseling for it. It does not work like that. But, I don't know. It was just, which made my anxiety worse. Like, I'm awful with needles, like, that go into your veins or, like, draw blood, but I'm fine with, like, piercing needles.
Mm-hmm.
Piercing needles don't scare me at all because there's, like, they're not drawing blood. Like, yeah, there's a little blood when you get a piercing, but, like, that's normal.
Mm-hmm.
But, like, okay, and then he was looking over my sheets for,
Looking.
anything that I needed done. And there was this Adasil, I think it's called.
I think that's what it was. Adasil.
Yeah. This Adasil shot that I already had, and it was in my file that my family doctor, she was just going to fill it out the next time I came to, like, get my TB test read by her. But no, he doesn't listen. He's just like, oh, I'm going to go get it. Like, it's free of charge. Like, we'll just do it now. I'm like, I don't think so. Like, I think I've had it. He's like...
She had just gotten it, like, 3
so.
years ago, too, right? Or was
Yep.
it 3 or 5?
Like 3 years ago. Yes.
And you're supposed to get it every 10 years.
Yep.
Okay. So, like, she's like, oh, well, I just got it 3 years ago. And he was, like, adamant that she was going to get it. So, like, he goes out of the room, grabs the thing, comes back, and, like, and doesn't even, like, ask her if she's okay with it. Like, doesn't even, like, call her parents or anything. Like, he just gives her the shot, and we're like, okay, well, he literally gave us no choice. Like, he literally, like, forced her into it.
Yep.
So then...
we got in the car, and my mom's like, oh, how'd it go? I'm like, he gave me a shot. She's like, what one? I'm like, Adasil. My mom...
She flipped out. Like, it was scary.
I was terrified. So I was like, oh, like, I don't think I was supposed to do this. She's like, no, like, what the fuck was his problem? So we go out to, like, we were getting dinner.
Yeah, we went to go get dinner,
She was
pick it up.
sleeping over, so me, like, Amanda, and my dad all went into the mall to get dinner. And my mom stayed in the car and was on the phone and was just done with this doctor.
He was playing stupid.
Apparently I was never there.
Mm-hmm.
He said I was never there. But my mom's like, you just saw her. Like, you just gave her, like, this fucking needle. And he's like, no, I didn't. Like, I don't think I did. And my dad was mad, too. And he's like, I could get his license taken away. I'm like, okay, let's, like, take a breather.
Well, what he did was illegal.
Oh, I know. I was already scared out of my mind. So having them say this shit was not helping me.
Mm-hmm.
But, so my mom, we were inside getting food. And my mom was on the phone. I was like, okay, shit, I have to go back to this doctor's office. He's like, come back on Sunday. I'm like, yeah, I'm not coming back on Sunday now. So I didn't go back on Sunday because I thought I could avoid him.
Mm-hmm.
And then I go back on the Monday because I had to have this test read or it was, like, going to be, like, out of date. Like, I couldn't, I would have to have the test done again. So I was like, shit, like, I have to go today. So I went after work with my mom. And then, of course, there was the same fucking doctor on. So I walk in, he looks at me, he's like, hello. I'm like, hey. And then he looks at my mom, he's like, oh, we talked on the phone. My mom's like, yeah, we did. I was like, shit.
Yeah.
And then, like, he was okay, he was civil. And then I got that read, and then I, like, booked it out of there.
Mm-hmm.
I booked it out of the doctor's office because I was like, I do not want to deal with this shit today.
Well, didn't they take forever to get your blood work done? Like...
Okay, so what had happened, I had gotten my blood work done, and the doctor's office is like kicked out of their old thing, like by shoppers, because apparently they're trying to sell it, but they won't tell anyone.
Mm-hmm.
Like the doctor's office was literally given like 2 hours to get out.
Shit.
So all of the files were in there, and my blood work was in there, but like everyone's like, it came in, like we just don't know, like, well, the freaking person at the front desk, she's like, I don't think it's here. Like, I'm looking at it in the file on the computer, and it's not. It says it's not here. I'm like, okay, like, can you please call, because I need to get these forms in, and I need to go see a nurse at school. She's like, well, it's not here. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm like, okay, thank you, bye. Like, there's literally nothing I could do, because I don't have the phone number. I was really mad.
And it's like, it's not even like the school can do anything about it either. Like,
They give you an extension, but that's
yeah. Like, that's basically all they can do about it. Like, even if, like, you tell them, like, what they did,
it. Yeah.
like, there's nothing they can do about it, so it's not like anything can be done. Like, what happened, and there's nothing we can do about it, which sucks.
The nurse is gonna be so confused when I go to see her, like, why I had the Advil twice.
Yeah.
She should be like, what did they do? But, like, they gave it to me twice.
Yeah.
I asked my dad thought he was being a smartass when we were inside getting food. I'm like, am I gonna die? He's like, oh, probably. I'm like, Dad.
Yeah. I don't know, like, okay, another thing about school is, like, I don't understand how, like, they expect move-in date not to be crazy.
It's going to be. They never said it wouldn't be.
Because, like, they have, like, 200 plus students moving in at the exact same time on the exact same day. Like, both the college and the university students are moving in on the 28th from 8 till 12.
And then they have 12 till 4.
Oh, okay, so there's 2 different time slots, okay. But yeah, so, like, most of the people are coming in from 8 till 12. That's, like, our time slot. And it's, like, they expect us to be, like, moved in and everything. And, like, what kind of makes me mad is that we don't have, like, our room placement before then. Like, we're getting it the day of.
Well, yeah, because, I mean, it kind of makes sense because it's not like they're going to have everything unlocked.
Yeah.
Because you'll still need to get in line to get a key and stuff.
Yeah. I don't know, like,
And
I
your
just
meal
feel
plan.
like it's gonna make it, like, more hectic, like, not knowing in advance. Like, I feel like they should, like, email you.
Yeah, because what you have to do is you get there on the day to move in, and you park in the parking lot across from, like, the main res building.
Mm-hmm.
Leave your car there, you go in, you sign in, you get your room key, your room number, and the building you're in. You go back to your car, drive to the building that you're in. You have to unload everything right then, go park your car, and then start bringing stuff up.
Yeah. Like, I would feel like, I would feel better about it, like, if I knew, like, what building I was in, at the least.
Yeah.
So at least then I could just go straight there. And, like, just go from there instead of having to go, like, all over the place, just looking for information. Because, like, it's not like the campus is small either. Like, it's a pretty big campus.
Yeah, but the res is pretty small. Like, all the buildings are connected, but...
It's just a pain, because, like, they never tell you anything specific until, like, the very last second. And it's such a pain in the ass.
I feel like because all of it goes to our personal email, they think if it gets hacked, then, like, your personal, like, where you're living next year.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't want certain people to find out and it gets hacked, like...
Yeah, that's true. I don't know, because it's, like, other people that we know that are going to other schools and living in residence, like, they know all their residency info already.
Austin doesn't.
I've spoken to people that know.
Who knows?
I don't even remember.
Like, no one else except me, you, and Austin are moving out.
I don't know, but, like, I've heard that, like, people, like, already knew before they moved in. Maybe it was, like, different YouTubers I watched. But,
Oh,
like,
probably.
but they knew before they moved in, and it's like, well, why can't we know?
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be, like, a really crazy day. Like, it's gonna, like, emotions are gonna be high, stress is gonna be high, like...
I'm gonna be texting you. Me and my parents are fighting again. But what? Where to put my shoes? What?
That's gonna be my parents. Like, they're gonna, like, go in, they're just gonna, like, dump everything, and then they're gonna try to, like, decorate my room for me. It's like, no, just let me do it.
Just
It's
help
my
me move
room.
my stuff in and leave.
Just bring it in for me, I'll tell you where to put it,
and leave.
and we'll go from there. Like, I love my parents, don't get me wrong, but it's like they're so like butthurt about everything. Like
They don't want you to move away.
they do, but they don't. Like
My parents are all worried that we're gonna go party. I'm like, yep, we are. I already confirmed that worry.
well, it's like my parents don't really care. Like they're like, go have fun, enjoy the college experience, because like my mom didn't really like have that, but my dad did.
Where did
Oh.
you go?
I actually don't even know.
I'm gonna ask him.
But like my mom never had that experience, and like it's funny, she wanted to go to the same school, same program.
Really?
Like I'm literally living my mom's dream.
Oh, that is so cute. I never knew that.
Yeah. Now she's telling me that when Christian and I went to the
Ugh.
like the tour. She's
I
telling
feel butthurt. We weren't talking at the time, so I didn't get to go.
yeah.
What were you even
No.
fighting about?
No, I think we were talking. It was just you were busy with something. Like,
Nope, we weren't talking. No, oh, it was when you and Taylor went to that open house.
No, you were working because it was during the day.
We weren't talking though. Cause I remember seeing the pictures on Instagram. I'm like, nah. What were we fighting about?
I don't even know. We fight about stupid shit all the time. But like, yeah. So what was I even saying?
Oh, open houses with Christian.
Yeah. So like, my mom was going on about how like she wanted to like go to the school, go to the program, like live the college life. Like she never had that.
Oh, I remember what we were fighting about. We weren't even fighting. It was you were getting. It was I made a joke to Taylor at GSA about how like I was keeping like a secret relationship, and he walked in and you were all like butthurt that I didn't tell you.
Oh yeah.
And then he posted something on Facebook, and I texted you. I'm like, hey, like what's going on? And you sent me this long ass paragraph
I was pissed.
about how you were done with everyone's bullshit and people pretending to be friends with you.
Yeah.
And like I was like, oh shit, like I really fucked up.
Yeah. I
That
don't know,
lasted like 3 weeks, then we were fine.
Yeah. I don't know, but like, yeah, so my mom's just telling me, like, go have fun, like, live life to the fullest. Like, she basically wants me to have what she didn't. Which, like, kind of throws me off because, like, my mom's been, like, so, like, anal about everything my whole life, and now she's, like, go nuts.
I feel like, I don't know, you're not a partier though.
I'm not.
She's not, like, you'll probably, like, if I drag you out, you'll come and you'll have a little bit of fun, but then you'll want to go back to your
Yeah.
room.
I'm a homebody. Like, I don't like going out. Like, I'd rather just stay at home and, like, watch TV.
I want to party a little bit. Our first day's gonna be so boring though.
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna be like, oh, we moved in. 6 hours later, oh, we're in a community meeting.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm sure we'll be fine.
And then I'm gonna go hang out with my best friend for life. And Michelle. Because she's pretty chill. We'll get some food. You'll come too.
I'm gonna see if Jasmine can like come down because she's one of the girls that are
But
in my
she can't
program
come
as
into
well.
the res building.
Well, yeah, like we'll just like hang out.
Where? School's not open.
We'll figure it out.
Nick may come down. She does not like it.
Anyways, I'm gonna cut the video off here because it's already half an hour long.
But we're
Anywho, thanks for watching. If you got
Peace
this
out.
far, thanks. I don't know why you put up with us, but thanks. And I'll see you guys when
after we move in, or the
yeah.
move in day.
Yeah.
Vlog this shit.
Peace out, fam.
Bye.